Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and if artwork was all it took to make an award-winning manga or a top-tier manga or a manga that moved you to tears, then Goku Raku Guy would be a top-selling manga. It would be the top of the industry, and it would probably have an anime by now. And it probably will get an anime at some point in the future. That is my guess, just because of how well it's drawn and the fact that it's still continuing to this day. It actually has really, really elaborate art, and it's very strong. It's really, really good art. Almost impossibly good. Like, you look at it and you're like, how is this person making this on a weekly or even a monthly basis? And I'm pretty sure it is monthly, or it might be bi-weekly. I'm not quite sure on the details, but whenever I look at the art, I'm just like, okay, why isn't this more popular? And I read the first chapter. I read both the pilot chapter and I read the chapter 1 of the serialized manga, and I was just like, okay, this is decent. Like, it's fine. Like, it takes some elements from Chainsaw Man, but it's so well drawn that you're just like, okay, I'll let it slide. And keep reading. In fact, I like the chapter 0, the one shot, more than the final one that they ended up going with. And I think the author is trying to find their footing as a creator, like find their footing as a writer, because they put so many skill points into drawing that they can make things look visually good. They can make anything look visually good from their art style. But if manga was about art style alone, it would be far above Hunter x Hunter in terms of storytelling or in terms of narrative. But it's not just about that at all. There's so much that goes into making a manga that if you understand that manga is more about conveying proper story and emotions, then you'll win far more than if you just have good art. This is something that Hunter x Hunter knows. This is something that Akira Toriyama knew with Dragon Ball. And creating things like that is difficult because you're doing a balancing act between two high level skills where you're trying to engage people with the story while not trying to fall back too much on cute or intense or amazing art. You're trying to pull people in with the story and then use the art as a way to keep their attention. And whenever you watch, well, this is something that I've seen on a lot of Japanese manga videos, like Japanese videos about editors or creators talking about their manga or what's important in making manga. They'll say, yeah, art doesn't really matter as much as can you tell a good story, or can you convey your interests with the maximum storytelling ability. It's like you may have particular interests, whether you like let's say anthropomorphic animals, or whether you like shonen battle stories, or whether you like deep psychological like battles between people. If you can find a way to make that as interesting to other people as possible, let's say like with Blue Lock, and focusing on the striker aspect of soccer, and focusing on, just kicking the ball into the goal. Like, the creator thought that was so awesome and intense and interesting that they're trying to deliver that hype to you through their story using soccer. And your manga will succeed or fail based on that how well you are able to do that. And so that's all that really matters in making manga is the ability to convey your interest to the audience in the most interesting way, using storytelling. That is the basic definition of manga and what it is and what it's trying to do. If it was just about good art, the best artist would be at the top of the industry right now, and the worst artist would be at the bottom. But you have stories that are drawn actually pretty badly, or not that good, or like Attack on Titan becoming juggernauts because of the level of storytelling ability that they have, the way they convey characters, or how real they make them seem to the audience or the reader. And that's really what's the focus. That's really what matters in this industry. So I too have my own story. It is called Saintly. It is a demon chase horror comedy about two female best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed money from. They are basically in trouble because they are trying to make their movie, and they used up the money that they had to make their movie. So this is from page 1, and I try to follow that philosophy that they apply in manga in general, where the important thing is to make your story strong first, and then the art can come afterward. Like, I can draw pretty decently. I can draw all right. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it conveys the story as it needs to be conveyed. And I do my best, and it comes out how it comes out, but I can always improve later on down the line. And yeah, that's just the way that they view it in the manga industry. And I hope to show you what I've got cooking, and then make some more in the future. And yeah, that'll be all for today, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.